Today on Chasing the Sun, it hasn't always been all about fishing for Justin. Old friend and pro wakeboarder Andrew Adkison takes a look back at growing up being surrounded by water.
Here we go.
And shows Justin a few new tricks.
This is just a natural day for us growing up. I mean, so much of our life was just like this.
Every weekend, even the half days when they let us out early on a Wednesday, once a month, like that's what we did. We raced to get on the water.
Then it's Justin's turn to show off and reveal what's just beneath that beautiful emerald water.
That's it, you're gonna come right into it. Come on, fish, do your part. He did his part. There we go! I'll take it.
And when you're not paying attention,
We're about to be beached.
Chasing the Sun is brought to you by DOA Fishing Lures, the unfair advantage. Dorado Boats, custom fishing boats. Dulce Vida Tequila. Fire disc cookers, built to haul, cooks it all. And by Grundens, we are fishing.
Man, it's nice having an extra captain on the boat.
Hey, I'm not used to driving one of these anymore. So today we got Andrew Adkison here with us, pro wakeboarder, and he just got home from Peru wakeboarding for Team USA in the Pan American Games. How'd that work out for you?
Man, I snuck one more past the young guns.
Came home with the gold medal.
You probably still, to date, have as much time on an inboard ski boat or behind it as you do on a fishing boat.
That very well could be true. You know, I hadn't thought about that in a long time. We grew up wakeboarding together. We grew up fishing together as well.
And we grew up in the perfect spot for it. You know, I mean, anywhere you throw a rock, you're gonna hit water. I mean, we couldn't ask for a better place to be fortunate enough to grow up.
When we were out on Ricky's boat, we would shift 2 people over to the
I
left
know.
to clean up the wake, and now it's all built in. So I can have a preset in there. If you like to surf the right side, I can save it under your name. Yeah, and it's gonna clean it up.
The Mastercraft Gen 2 system, that's what makes it all happen back there. It's pretty unique in the industry where it's so adjustable that I have a kid setting, I have a max push setting. Steep, we can really adjust it. It's not just off or on.
And it's those ideas like that that we had that all these engineers took and put in that technology to the boats. That way everybody can do it.
So do you have your medal? Like, did you bring it with you?
Just keep my medal on me all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, why not? How many more of these am I gonna get? Yeah.
Can I test it out?
Oh, yeah, sure.
No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty awesome.
I'm not officially calling it my last Pan Am Games, but I'll be 41 the next time this rolls around, so.
Could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. It could. That's what I was saying about this one. It could happen.
Here we go. This is just a natural day for us growing up. I mean, so much of our life was just like this.
Man, that was, you know, every day during the summer and every weekend, even the half days when they let us out early on a Wednesday, once a month, like that's what we did. We raced to get on the water. Yeah, it's insane what those boats can do. And I do remember when we were throwing jugs of water in Ricky's old boat. And you know what? At the time, that was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But this just takes, I mean, it's all cruise control. It's just so easy to use. And that's why wake surfing's really been taking off. We can put you out there and you're gonna pick it up in 15 minutes. You just picked up a new sport.
There's actually a forward push out here. But it's really, point the nose of the boat here, forward here, you're gonna go towards the boat. Point it out there and just slow down.
And don't be fooled, Justin, when we were in high school, when we first were on boats together, he was the first one in our friend group to be doing certain flips. I mean, there were certain times where I was chasing Justin on a wakeboard, a lot of times actually.
That didn't last that long, though. That's the problem.
but it happened.
It did, that's right. It did happen, you know, and I tell you, it's one of those things like, I wish I could do that right now. I don't think my body could hold up. And that's why I haven't wakeboarded so much in the recent years. And that's why it was so cool for me to get introduced to wake surfing.
Well, here goes nothing.
Justin wants to try this again, and it's been 10, 15
Oh,
years since you got
gosh,
your feet wet.
Yeah.
And I hit you know, surf right.
Unbelievable.
And all of a sudden you're out there and you picked it up. Looked like the learning curve was about 10 seconds for you.
Oh, you good? He still got it. Woohoo!
You know, and that's another thing that I love about this area and our water sports is we get to enjoy it our entire life. And then us having kids now, we get to pass that on.
That's part of it, you know, sharing it with everyone you can, because that makes me enjoy it more.
He's back! He's back!
One of the things that would happen everywhere I went, and the tally is right at 50 countries. So where's your favorite place you've ever ridden? And the answer was the same, and still is Panama City Beach.
I always say it's where the Southern hospitality kind of meets the beaches, and you know, and that's the truth. So get the best of both worlds.
That's a perfect way to put it. I'm gonna start using that. That is exactly right.
This is something easy, something I know we'll catch, and you know, if I need to brush you up on your casting skills or something, that would be the time to do it.
There we go. Yeah, a little Spanish.
All right, back with Andrew Adkison.
Man.
We swapped boats for today, though. We're gonna do a little fishing.
Yeah, it's weird for me not to be the captain.
That's right. Well, hey, you know, it's weird for me not to be as well. So you took your turn, now I'll take mine, and you sure showed us a good time on the wakeboard. So when we first leave the dock, it's foggy, and I knew sight fishing those reds was gonna be tough in the fog, or impossible in the fog. Maybe I should stop and check Andrew out, make sure his skills are still intact. These Spanish mackerel just showed up, and it's funny, it's so predictable. The old timers used to say in March, the third fog is when the Spanish will be here, and today's the third fog,
sure is.
and there's Spanish everywhere out here. This is something easy, something I know we'll catch, and you know, if I need to brush you up on your casting skills or something, that would be the time to do it. It's funny, everybody knows Andrew Adkison, the wakeboarder, but I know Andrew, the fisherman.
When I first went pro riding, I still had more time on fishing boats than wakeboard boats, way more.
Honestly, we haven't fished together in 15 years, probably, maybe longer.
Closer to 2 decades.
Yeah, we're getting old quick.
There
we go. And it's hooked up.
Yeah, a little Spanish.
Andrew has not taken too much time away from fishing because those skills are still there.
Yeah, it's just like riding a bike, picking right up where I left off.
Can't hook him. Oh,
He's still chasing you. He's still on you.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I don't have much of a jig left, but I'm gonna give him a try anyway.
All right.
Oh, and I got him.
There,
All right,
there,
that counts as a
perfect.
double.
That counts.
Good. Throw out there and hook another one.
All right,
Counts
let's
as a triple. You know, these Spanish are just showing up, so they're not real big yet. What's amazing, that fish, by the end of the summer, he'll double in size.
That quick?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, man.
And they're a great food fish. You know, I mean, they're migratory, so that they're not real susceptible to overfishing. That's what I caught him on right there. There wasn't much left of that jig, but these things are just gorging on these baits. They're not real picky. Have something small, they're eating these little tiny minnows. He goes like a rocket. So now that we know your skills are intact, you're good to go, I'm gonna go to what my last good bite was, and that was these redfish on the beach.
I'd hear all my friends talking about bull reds and this and that, and it was almost like this mythical thing that I never hooked up with. You know, I never got my chance to do it.
This is run and gun fishing. It's feast or famine. You just gotta keep running until you find the feast. You know, you wouldn't think a 40-inch fish in a foot of crystal clear water would be hard to see, but believe it or not, they are. They reflect that white sand, and they become really hard to see.
So that's what you're looking for.
And there was actually some bait right there. That was only about 5 or 6 fish, but that was the first little wad. So.
Yeah.
So I was wondering why we're not stopping when we see one, and we come across a half dozen.
And that was something I had to learn out there. You know, we saw one, you're like, oh, that one looks like about 30 pounds. We're cruising by, and I'm like, I'm about to throw. You haven't even backed off the throttle at all.
Yeah. When that fish is by himself, he's not real competitive to feed. When you get on that group, you're gonna find one that wants to feed. Holy cow. These are big ones
awesome.
too. 'Cause I got this drag locked down. Hold tight. We're about to be beached. All right, I got the motor shut down. We're nice and quiet. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, get way out in front of them. That's it, good shot. Perfect. Swim that.
I'm gonna have to speed it up. Still, I wasn't.
I know, it's
quite
crazy,
far
isn't it?
enough. It is. Oh man.
Oh, I just came right through them. I got one.
Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead and throw their way up there
Okay.
now. Dang, those are some tanks.
That's awesome.
It's a little bit of a competition always, and I wasn't gonna wait around on you, so.
Yeah, first try. Imagine that. It's cool. Still talking about that? No, just kidding.
Holy cow. These are
Dude,
big
that's
ones too.
awesome.
Cause I got this drag locked down. He ain't slowing down. Let me jump down. Of course, I'm happy to catch one. In all realness though, my real goal today is not for me to catch a big redfish. It's to put Andrew on one of these giants. And I was hoping you would catch them, but since I did, I'm gonna let you catch them with your hands. How about that?
Perfect.
See if you can grab a hold of them and wrestle them in the boat.
All right, I'm in.
And the good news is, we're gonna let them go anyways, so even if you drop them back in the water and it comes undone,
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
I grab the base of his tail. That's it. Oop. There you go. Look at you like a pro.
Dude, he's heavy. God. Readjust there.
Now that's a
Gotta lock my
redfish
feet
right
in to
there.
pick this
Holy
guy up.
cow, look at that thing.
Jeez.
Golly.
Yes, that's a nice fish, man.
And you know what? These mullet cruising down the beach are about that size. And that's why these baits work right now.
Yeah.
They'll stay attached pretty good.
Here we go.
If you just kind of ease her away, she'll swim.
Sure
There
enough.
you go.
I was waiting for her to.
Yeah.
I've never held a redfish that size,
Hey,
man.
that's how you start
That was
off beach
awesome.
fishing right there.
That was great.
Hey, let's get back in the tower.
Let's do it. When we finally found that school, you knew we were there.
Yeah.
And then you got excited.
Oh,
I knew it was go time.
That's it. Let it sink down a little bit. Now just go ahead and start swimming it kind of a steady, real slow. Yeah, maybe a little slower, a little slower. That's it. You're gonna come right into it. Come on, fish. Do your part. He did his part. There we go!
Oh, he's running right
he's
at
coming
me.
at us. All right. That's it. Just stay tight. He'll turn. All right. I'm gonna stick the trolling motor in the water and stop us here so we don't wash up on the beach.
Oh man, he's making another run.
That's it.
Woo!
You're not gonna stop
Better
right
lock
now,
in,
so just
yeah.
stay tight.
Running again. Ah.
Oh, hold tight. I'm actually gonna get us off the beach just a little bit here because we're kind of up in the breakers.
Man. You wore that last one out for me. Ah, I don't know what's down in that hole. Oh, there he is.
Hold tight. We're gonna rip the trolling motor off the front of the boat up here. Giant redfish, clear water. It's what I dream of at night. I folded the trolling motor in the water, but I forgot to hit the spot lock. It doesn't take long to get in a dangerous little surf zone where those waves can take your boat, push you up on the beach. Hold on. Just keep fighting your fish.
Just popped off.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yep, sure did. Come hold this up, I guess. We're about to be beached. I'm gonna need you to jump in with me.
Okay, sticking the rod holder?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got this fish that I've waited to get on the end of my line my entire life.
We gotta get over this bar, that's the problem.
Chasing the Sun's been brought to you by Native Eyewear, built for the backcountry. Pirates Cove Marina, you enjoy the Gulf, we'll take care of the rest. Humminbird, simply, clearly, better. Minn Kota. And by Visit Panama City Beach, real fun beach. Camp Helen State Park is the perfect place to slow down, take in the beauty, and learn about the region's rare ecology. Camp Helen is surrounded by water on 3 sides and is perched above Lake Powell and Phillips Inlet.
But the biodiversity here is very grand, and one of the biggest biodiversity ecosystems we have is Lake Powell, the coastal dune lake. Coastal dune lake is very unique. It is the largest coastal dune lake in Florida, and there are very few found around the world. But Lake Powell offers, it's a brackish water environment, but what makes it unique is that it is connected to the Gulf of Mexico by an inlet. It's known as Phillips Inlet. And when that outfalls open up, the saltwater from the Gulf of Mexico mixes in with Lake Powell's brackish water, and there's an array of fish species that enter the lake.
The rich history of Camp Helen is second only to its beauty.
Can you imagine being on a shipwreck in 1845, landing on this beach? Super hot, alien place. Man.
It's a beautiful park. To see the wildlife, definitely here, you'll see something.
Hold on.
Just popped off.
Did it?
Yeah.
Come hold this up, I guess. We're about to be beached. The trim motor part actually, it has a safety mechanism where it will disconnect from the base and it'll allow the motor to slide up. I thought I just broke. Yeah, we're done. This is a water entry.
That was all part of the experience. I mean, I've got this fish that I've waited to get on the end of my line my entire life.
I'm gonna need you to jump in with me.
Okay, sticking the rod holder?
Yeah.
Down low or up top?
Up there, up high. But I tell you what, when I jumped in the water and started pushing on the boat, he can push a boat pretty well.
Go time.
And it's not that simple either. Here, it's gonna take a sec. I need you to try to hold this. You don't need to, okay. We gotta get over this bar, that's the problem.
It's kind of like when you're surfing, you've been paddling forever, you look behind you, you haven't moved.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just start timing with the waves, just moving a little bit of time.
All clear. Go grab your fish. Just don't land them yet.
And I couldn't believe it. At that point, I was like, okay, that was worth it. I'm just getting the full tour out here.
That's right. Well, I'd rather be lucky than good.
There he is.
Whew, that was a lot of words.
That was exciting.
I'm still like
that was exciting.
shaking.
Yeah, no, that was. Well, plus I put the pressure on. I was like, man, you know, anything's gonna be fun, but I just really want to catch a big red because I never have.
The redfish played his part.
Sure did.
He might be a pro wakeboarder, but when you see his technique, getting that rod tip down in the water like that, you can tell you've caught a few fish too. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, don't do that. I got him.
All
I
right.
don't think I can lift him in the boat. Oh, he's in your bed. Whew. All right. On the next show, we're gonna go catch little redfish.
I'm in. I've caught 1,000 red and nothing half this size, man. This is incredible. Man.
How about that tank?
That's incredible,
You
yeah.
hold them on your own, you think?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Little
your
worn
arm is
out.
shaking a little bit, but a lot of people can catch a big redfish, but can you catch one, stick the rod in the rod holder, have your boat washed up in the surf, only to jump back in and finish the deal?
I thought that was the full tour, man. It couldn't have gone better. Honestly,
That
that was
is
a
not
blast.
how it's supposed to
Every
go.
bit of it. I loved it.
All right, let's get this big girl back.
Let's do it.
Ooh, I love
Man,
watching that big
that's
girl
awesome.
swim off.
You described it as hunting more than fishing at that point. Man, it really is.
But then when you get to cap it off with a few trophy fish, doesn't get much better than that.
There we go.
There we go.
There he is. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna throw into these guys. That's on.
All right, got the spot lock on, so we're chilling right here. So now we get to just fish them. If you don't get bit, look, there's a ton right there. That's all.
There we go.
Double
There
up,
we go.
baby.
And then for us to double up out
Oh,
there
yeah.
on reds, I mean, that just, you know, the icing on top of all. Gotta be patient, just give me a second, I'll get bit. Oh man, this one's pulling too, wow.
I'm gonna try to get down
Okay.
and grab a hold of mine. My goal for the day was to put Andrew on a big old redfish, and it worked. Whew, that's a beautiful beach redfish right there. Here, I'm gonna let, oh, yours is way bigger. I'm gonna hurry up and get mine back so y'all can't compare the two size-wise. I got you, buddy.
man, it's a different adventure every time. And this is one that I'd heard about and heard it was really incredible. And man, it lived up and well beyond expectations.
This has been a long time coming.
It's been a long time
I
coming.
can't believe as much time as we spent together over the years, as much wakeboarding as we've done together, but I hadn't got you out here on the water to catch some of these redfish, but we did today.
We were a bit overdue.
Yeah. Our fishery is so versatile, as are all these water sports.
That's one way to do it.
Basically, 365 days a year, if you like the outdoors and you like the water, we can find something fun to go do.